36, Marcus Smart. At power forward, at 6'9", number 42, Al Horford. At center, number 44, Robert Williams. At guard, 6'6", number 7, Jaylen Brown. At forward, number 0, Jason Tatum. The head coach of your home team, once again, the starters for the Boston Celtics.
We are live. It's a Thursday night presentation here on 2K Sports. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. And checking out some numbers for DeJounte Murray.
His assist numbers in the past 5 games have gone in the wrong direction. He's been out of sync with his teammates, sort of playing on an island instead of as part of a 5-man unit.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. The wingmen, White and McDermott. The 4 and the 5, it's Johnson and Pirtle. And it's Murray in at the point. And for Boston, outside the wings are Brown and Tatum. Horford is out there with Williams. And it's Smart in at point guard. For the teams that are clearly rebuilding, Greg, should they simply play the young guns no matter what, or should they make them earn their minutes?
I think there should be a combination, and as long as guys are pros and really approaching the game the right way, you want to give them an opportunity to grow, and also it gives you a chance to evaluate.
Now here's McDermott. Murray outside. Johnson outside. Lock at 6. Now here's Smart. Really played well against Brooklyn in his last outing. Horford, no luck. Outside, White. Here's Pirtle. Goes back up. And it's Murray laying it in.
One of Murray's weapons showing up there. That crazy long wingspan.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, I caught up with Greg Popovich. He wants his guys to be disruptive at both ends. Just one problem. Coach said Al Horford does a great job of settling down his teammates, protecting the ball, and making shrewd decisions. When he's on the floor, it's harder to force them into mistakes. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Nice shot by Pirtle.
Really nice work. Pirtle going to town on the weak defense down in the paint.
Smart kicks to Tatum. Here's Horford. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
And for Pirtle, the stats don't tell the whole story. Steve, he just does whatever he can to help his team.
He's a good screener, solid defender, runs the floor, and you can't teach his size.
Now here's McDermott. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Outside Tatum.
Pass remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Pass to Tatum. Brown right side. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
And that's just tremendous confidence from Brown, going up with the shot right away and giving the D no time to react.
Pass to Johnson. 1:32 left in the first quarter. Murray outside. Horford with the rebound. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Tatum on the wing. Horford the pass to Williams. Shoots over Pirtle, and there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Horford.
You know, I know they want to make Williams a stretch 4 or 5, but the mid-range jumper at present is still where he's most comfortable.
Now here's Murray. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. McDermott for 3. Oh, through the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. So they'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And with the free throw percentage hovering around 70, he knows he has to bring that up.
Free throw drops from McDermott.
McDermott on your squad is like having a guy that you can rely on knocking down shots from the stretch 4 position.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Williams, he's checked in for Williams. Richardson comes in for Tatum. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Marcus Smart. He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. 46 seconds left to play here in the first. Outside, Horford. And the pass to Schroeder. Round kicks to Williams. Here's Horford. Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
Stretches the floor nicely for a big, versatile. Horford's become a perennial all-star.
Passes it to Bates Diop. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. White against Richardson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
Off the dribble, White can be dangerous. He's good at taking advantage of driving lanes.
The Spurs shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
The first one falls.
He was barely recruited out of high school. Derek White's story is inspiring. He's someone that never gave up on his dream.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Back to Schroeder. Kicks to Williams. And here's Brown outside, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Celtics lead by 1. And we'll be back with you right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
We've got Josh Richardson. Horford is out there with Williams. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Pritchard in at the 2. That's the Boston 5. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Vassell with the foul. That's his first foul. And the Spurs making a change here.
First team foul. Spurs substitution, Josh Primo.
No good on the shot. San Antonio trailing here. Walker taking his time here. That one doesn't go. Now the Celtics take it the other way. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Here's Schroeder. Drills the baseline jumper. Schroeder's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Boston. Spurs trail by 3. Pass to Primo. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. It's stolen by Schroeder. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Pass to Pritchard. From outside the arc, bangs home the trifecta. Pritchard's got the lead up to 6 now for Boston.
More of a score-first point guard, but Schroeder doing a good job of finding the open man.
The pass to Bissell. Shot clock at 6. First shot, first basket. He's out the blocks fast.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
And free agency unkind to Dennis Schroeder over the summer. Bet on himself to get a bigger deal in the offseason. And cap space drying up quickly. And he just lacked suitors. He eventually catches on with this team, but this wasn't the ideal scenario.
Now here's Walker. Following the miss by Josh Richardson. Primo with the bucket.
Woo, he got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston. Boston making some changes. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Horford. Tatum comes in for Richardson. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Pritchard. Outside, Smart. Tatum on the wing. From 15 feet away, and Williams with the basket on the assist by Tatum.
Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
And that's tough to do from the mid-range because help can come from anywhere, but he beats everyone to the punch.
Now here's Murray. His last outing, 16 points for him. Pirtle, the pass to Murray. Spurs passing it around. Passes it to Pirtle. A second chance effort. Nice jump shot. Good. Pirtle's got his second bucket tonight.
Textbook form from Pirtle, getting room to shoot from the mid-range and nailing the shot.
The feed now to Williams. Outside, Smart. And it's Schroeder in the corner. And airballs the triple. That one was way off.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Primo, the pass to Pirtle. To the wing on the left. Wide open look here for Murray. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And doing much better now in that first quarter, converting less than 30% of their field goal opportunities, bouncing back nicely here in the second. Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Primo. He's guarded by Williams. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Schroeder outside. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a way to end the half there, guys. Big-time three to take the lead at the buzzer.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Celtics. They're up by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what did you see in the first half?
We had ball movement. You know, we weren't in mud. Guys were in attack mode. Nobody held the ball. You know, you pass, catch, or shoot. And we did that a lot in the first half.
Yeah, you had them swiveling, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. Scoring-wise, they broke even in the second, so little ground was lost there. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
They came in prepared. The offense is firing on all.
And that.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One of the stories here, Marcus Smart getting it done today.
I guess you could say his performance transcends the stat sheet.
Well, there are guys who worry about their numbers. He is not one of those guys, believe me.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. McDermott in at the forward with Johnson as the other. The guard pair, Murray and White. And it's Pirtle in at center.
And the three-point shot is something that Brown continues to improve upon. It's important for him to be draining these looks.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Dennis Schroeder.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustments.
And McDermott drops them both. And so Horford will bring it up for Boston. The lead is 2. Smart kicks to Horford. Pass to Smart. Tatum on the wing. Outside, Horford.
Come get it, come get it.
Smart dishes to Williams. Boston needs to get off a shot. And Tatum puts up a deep 3. Back to Horford. Over Pirtle. Here's Williams. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Williams has got 6.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Murray. Pirtle kicks to Johnson. McDermott, no one around him, drills it from outside. McDermott's got 5 points now this quarter.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Brown with it, now defended by McDermott. Tatum looking around. To the middle, Williams passes to Tatum. Over in the corner, Brown lets it go from deep. He can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Celtics have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And that one off the back of the rim and in. 8 points for him.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat. And what impressed me about Smart last year, and we're seeing it this year as well, his patience and precision as a playmaker.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
Here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
What an athletic move by Tatum, going up like nothing could stop him.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs. And the assist totals show how far Smart has come.
Averaging around 3 times a year at the start of his career. He's now doubling that effort when given the minutes. Good sign for him and this team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Williams, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Richard comes in for Al Horford. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Smart. 1:10 left in the third quarter. Spurs trail by 7. Outside, White. Pass to Vassell.
Beautiful find by Derek White. When you start your career with Coach Popovich, you either make the next pass or you don't get minutes.
Now here's Schroeder. 5 points in the game. Shoots over White. No good off the back of the rim.
The defender took away the airspace, crowded him. That changed the shot.
And there's the pass to Eubanks. White inside. He's covered by Brown. White, good. And now just a 3-point Boston lead. Out to the wing. Floats it up for Williams. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Left side, Walker. And he makes good on the layup.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Again, the miss by the Celtics. Outside, White. For the lead. Chalk up 2 there. White's got 4 points this quarter.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. It's the Spurs finishing the quarter on a tremendous 8-0 run. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
It's the fourth quarter.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On to the front court along with Tatum. Then there's Horford. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Pritchard in at the shooting guard. That's the Boston Five. From deep three-point range. And it's Brown missing.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Oh, I don't believe that. He's better than that. Come on.
Passes it to Horford. Outside Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from the wing. And right through it goes. And the Celtics lead by 1.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
Here's Paige Diop. He's guarded by Schroeder. And the basket by Vassell. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor, and these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Williams, he's checked in for Peyton Pritchard. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. He wants them to work for more easy baskets in transition. He said, the moment we take possession of the ball, I want us to attack. If there's nothing there, then you can pull it back out and run the offense. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. The 17-footer, and the jumper is good.
A lot of teams bait Murray into taking this shot, and he obliges by knocking it down.
Brown finds Williams. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum, no good. San Antonio's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. Pass to Murray. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Nice shot by Pirtle. And now a 4-point Spurs lead.
Just tremendous shooting from Pirtle. Love how he's not afraid of taking these kinds of shots.
And it's Brown missing.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
And Tatum's experience in these spots is starting to show. He's never been afraid to take the biggest shots.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're leading by 2. There's 1:40 left in the fourth. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jakob Poeltl.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hand.
Boston's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. The 3 from Tatum. Rebound San Antonio. Poeltl's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Back to Walker. He kicks it to Murray. Out to the right wing. Walker's shot is off.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Here's Smart. And they get it back. Williams. And he banks in the lane. Williams has got the game tied up here for Boston.
How about the confidence? It's just growing in this young man. Williams has that attitude of a go-to guy in these big moments, even though he's still picking up the nuance of the game.
Here's Poeltl.
Jakob Poeltl.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Pass to Horford. Back to Smart. On the wing, Brown. A 3. Knocks down the 3.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Murray with it. And it's Horford picking him up. And stolen by Tatum. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And it's Brown missing. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. The dish to Murray. Shot from free throw range. Good!
And they got a foul to give here if they need it.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They trail by 1. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's what's your take.
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
These are the plays that people remember. I can't wait to see what he has devised.
Three-pointer. Misses the tray. Brown outside. No good from three-point territory.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
It's incredible, and I'll tell you what, it's a joy to watch. There's more to his game than threes and dunks.
And so it's San Antonio who scrape by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan.